3 days later, when David and his men arrived home at their city of Ziklag, they found that the Amalekites had raided the city and burned it to the ground, carrying off all the women and children. As David and his men looked at the ruins and realized what had happened to their families, they wept until they could weep no more. David's 2 wives, Ahinoam and Abigail, were among those who had been captured. David was seriously worried, for in their bitter grief for their children, his men began talking of killing him. But David took strength from the Lord. I'm going to repeat that again. But David took strength from the Lord. You take your strength from the Lord. Then he said to Abiathar the priest, "Bring me the ephod." So Abiathar brought it. David asked the Lord, "Shall I chase them? Will I catch them?" And the Lord told him, "Yes. Go after them and you will recover everything that was taken from you." Give it up to God in prayer. David prayed and he asked God for the answer, and God answered him. So David and his 600 men set out after the Amalekites. When they reached Besor Brook, 200 of the men were too exhausted to cross. They were too exhausted to cross. 200 of them were too exhausted to cross. Not all of them. Thank you, Lord Jesus. The battle is not to the strong nor to the swift, but to the one who endures. They were too exhausted to cross. But the other 400 kept going. They kept going.